before I get started, I just want to say to any fellow vets out there, thank you for your service. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really hate it when people say that. It's just so awkward. Like, how are you supposed to respond? Usually you kind of go with like, oh yeah, of course. Like it was a completely obvious decision to fly halfway around the world and get shot at by strangers. You could always go with, my pleasure. But that'll tell you how much time I spend in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. And you're welcome. Just sounds a little bit over the top. ESPN does this docu-series 30 for 30 where you get to see all the interesting behind-the-scenes stuff in sports. And I think if you did that with my naval career, you'd be calling the IRS saying, I'd like to discuss the status of my tax refund. Thank you for your service. And it's something we hear a lot. You sit down at a job interview, you look at your resume, oh, I see you served in the military, thank you for your service. And I'm thinking, well, just how grateful are we? Did I get a special parking spot? No, sir, we don't do that. How about a sign-on bonus? No. Well, did I at least get the job? Oh, absolutely not. No. But if you go to Applebee's on Veterans Day, you can get a free meal. So. Being a vet in the workplace, it's a difficult transition. I took a job at a pharmaceutical company, and they were always talking about how important vets are to the business. And I was like, this is great. But after a while, it got a little weird because I worked in the headquarters, and I never met another person that served in the military. Turns out, we specialize in animal pharmaceuticals, and veterinarians are very important to that business. I'm a Navy vet, not an animal vet, so I don't work there anymore. Another place I don't work anymore is Wall Street. That was an interesting time. But I was really surprised how well the Navy prepared me for it. You work on these projects nonstop, no sleep, just go, go, go. And then it's over and nobody really knows what you did or why. Everyone's miserable, they're talking about how great their life's gonna be once they get out. And then as an officer, I got very accustomed to 22-year-olds staring at me saying, how did you get this job? My wife and I are now expecting our first kid. Thank you. It's an exciting time, but there's a lot of fear too. Am I capable of caring for a child? Am I going to be a disappointment? Is this kid going to disappoint me? Probably go off and join the Space Force. But people have been raising kids for millennia, so you kind of have that going for you. But when you're in doubt, everyone you know will come to you with unsolicited parenting advice. And it always starts the same way. I don't want to be that person. But... And then they explode like they've been holding a fart on the first date. Doctors, doulas, home births, baby books, cribs, clothes, bottle warmers, diaper genies, on and on and on. And 20 minutes later, they're like, you're going to be such a good dad. And I'm like, based on what? Your list? My thinning hair? 20 minutes of blank stares and head nods? And, they're like, oh man, you were in the Navy, you can handle a kid. Come to think of it, I never said it, but thank you for your service. Love you guys.